not recognize the acronyms, but it's two teams that you very much well known. It is going to be these teams that are going to be introed right now by our host. There you have it, guys. Kingzone DragonX, your former Longzhu. What are you thinking about this, Papa?
I mean, honestly, I think it's a name I would have thought was pretty cool as a username 15 years ago, but it's the new name of the LCK Summer Champions. The favorites for many. Article came out today. I put KT just above them, this squad, and for the first time in many years, we will see an unchanged lineup to try to actually pick up their first LCK crown. It's one of my favorite stories of the year, is they are world champions. None of these players, as Samsung Galaxy, have picked up that big title since they were reformed in 2015.
Yeah, a lot of these guys improving over the course of time, just together as a squad. You could say their camaraderie is getting better as a team.
I'm so ecstatic for it.
It's a good surprise for us here to go into game number one, into day number one of LCK 2018. Unfortunately for you bloodthirsty supports out there, not really going to be as surprising or exciting for you, but you can look towards the other lanes. The Tom Kents versus Braum matchup, not one of my favorites, Papa.
To me, it's jungle mid, because Ryze with the instant snare and Jarvan no way for Ryze to leave that lane at the start. Ryze does push out and walk over, kills the blasting plan. We could get 3v3 action.
Yeah, look at this. Putting out a bit of damage, trying to cycle that Ryze on the BDD. He's almost out. In comes Crowd. He flashes away, but down he goes. BDD gets over the wall, hitting that first blood. Peanut will burn his flash too, but that is a hefty amount of gold already for Kingzone.
And that was just Kingzone knowing.
2-3 minutes later, after their initial invade, we're getting a trade here in the mid lane, going deep onto Crown. You can see just how low he is. Neither of them have it back. They're summoners, but Peanut taking a lot of damage up towards the Raptors, maybe getting a little bit too aggressive this time around. He goes down. Now BDD trying to go 1v2, gets Ambition low, needs to land a poison. He gets it on the Crown. The Q misses.
BDD actually goes through the controller, didn't have vision of the barrage point for now, as Peanut considering his options on top.
Okay, going to look to land this Horn ultimate, knocks him up, in comes the spear, hops over Rascal into the flash, but now he is ignited and knocked up by the Horn. Down he will go. No hope for him as Ambition was getting hit in the face by that Cassiopeia ultimate. In comes Peanut trying to realm warp away. Not sure if necessary, but he does get out safely anyway.
Yeah, Crown didn't have stopwatch to go for the stopwatch ultimate play there.
That cloth armor, it doesn't only help against Cuvée, but the ganks from Jarvan, who tries to come in, only completing his jungle item. Now Rascal is pretty low. In comes the flag and drag into the Cataclysm, knocked up by the Gnar, and well, I'm sorry, buddy, that's just way too much CC. Down goes Rascal. A nice follow-up gank there by Ambition.
So nice timing there. The synergy between Ambition and Cuvée.
Here we go again. These guys with the non-stop action landing that
Cassiopeia,
the flash over the cube, and BDD is too low. Tom Kent comes in, but he might be a little bit too late. Ignite comes in. Peanut for the flash, but the shield comes in, and in comes Ambition. Peanut will be saved, but Crown with the last-second shield saves his own life and gets away with the kill. And then the bottom is obviously
successful
gank.
ganks.
Oh boy, look at Bray getting low. He's going to flash that ultimate, but in comes Peanut. There's the first stopwatch we've seen. Or though, teleporting in is going to be enough damage to take out Ruler. Can they pick up another kill though? Getting that nice bit of damage with the Brittle from Rascal on the Ornn. So much coming out here, and too many members of KZ means that a second member of KSV will go down. But here we go. Rascal trying to knock up Crown. It is going to be enough to get that knock up. Once they get the second one,
everything.
There comes BDD. And we do have the phase rush coming in, but already is going to be taken out before that does fully channel. So nice little gank there, if you will, by BDD. And nice Rascal looking to perform once again. Looks like they are going to go on to Cuvée, who just hops on over and then flashes away and makes his way away from that gank.
Pretty significant investment, and Crown will get free.
This time it is going to be a Mountain Drake. In comes Peanut, though. He's not going to let this one go, and there's the steal. Peanut making his presence well known on his new team, saying, hey, no, okay, well, this is one opportunity they can go for. Trying to get on top of Crown here. He actually just walks out of that phase rush, or the realm warp. Getting my runes mixed up. Getting a nice bit of damage down onto Peanut. Did you say that? Peanut might get in here in time.
2 for 2.
Walks on in. They're going to block him into the wall, and down he does go. Misses the smite. And so Peanut not able to make it happen this time around.
Peanut will push up. This is going to test vision, though.
Once a bit of chip damage, you can see the leg actually missing Ambition. But look at that, Ambition is out, and Crown, he gets caught over there. No way to get out of this one. 4-on-1, and even Prey was coming over, so Crown getting caught. This could definitely open up the map here for Kingzone.
They didn't have the deep visions. They didn't see the rest of Kingzone was pincering Crown away. KSV's trying to play cute, but no ability to actually evacuate Crown. No Zhonya's complete at this point in the game, either for Zhonya's part. I think it's time for Kingzone trying to rush down this Baron.
They're going to go for it. Or they're at least going to stick around the Baron, deny as much vision as possible, maybe bait Ambition in. Nice control ward there by KSV. Keeps the front line vision alive, but it is going to be taken out now by Gorilla. And immediately it starts. Double control ward in the pit. They are going to come off of that Baron, trying to go for a pick. They do have the Ornn ultimate back, but it is blocked by CoreJJ, but he's slowed by the poison. Featherstorm coming in, not going to lock anyone down. You can notice the Varus ultimate keeping everybody from Kingzone back. Here comes Cube, he's about to go Gnar form. Will he come on out? Not
in terms of the speed, pretty quickly.
Yeah, they can. They do have that Cassiopeia. The ult is going to hit Ambition in the front, who is getting quite low. They take him down. That's going to be a big pick. Xayah able to get the pick. Peanut will take that Baron. Cube lands a nice ultimate onto 4. Onto low members of Kingzone. Another blocked Ornn ultimate. Crown, though, forced to flash away. Can they get any more of these members? Peanut might go down on the right. Down he goes. Gorilla now trying to get away with BDD. They want to get these 2 kills. The members that have the Baron, they are going to get BDD. And Gorilla on the run, not looking lucky for him tonight. As a couple more damage that comes out from these 2 members will do it. Triple kill for Gnar, and KSV is going to ace Kingzone after they take the Baron.
Kingzone did the only thing they could. They saw Varus was out of position. They said, this is the only time we'll actually be able to take the Baron. It won't be a 5v5. Unfortunately, they kill the Jarvan. They get the advantage. They get the buff, but it doesn't count for anything, Valdez, because the cleanup from KSV's team fight comp was immense. We see the replay here. Note that Varus is coming from base. He cannot get there. They take out Ambition first. You say, okay, it's a master stroke. Kingzone is back into the game, but they can take poke damage forever, KSV. They are so tanky, and they cannot get any damage onto ground. He's free hitting. Ruler shows up late. The tanks are still healthy, and if you got healthy tanks, Ruler will blow you away.
It's pretty unbelievable just what Crown can do as well. He flashed the poison of Cassiopeia, and after that, it was all just tail between your legs.
The game is currently poised. It's been well answered here as, well, they're looking for another opportunistic pick. And Cube.
Okay, nicely done by Rascal. He lands another ultimate onto Cube. It doesn't matter how angry you get as Gnar, 1v4 is not going to happen.
So first time Peanut's been in the enemy jungle for a long time here as they're trying to push up in the top side.
I thought he actually got that, but it was the gold from his Frostbank. Okay, trying to do a little bit of poking here with that 5v4 advantage. They got Rascal in the bush and no vision for KSV, but this time KSV respecting vision. They have this control ward over here and will be taken out. But just time wasted for KZ in the jungle. They are able to get this mid lane pushed in though. Should be another mid turret. Here comes Ambition. Will only pick up Rascal, but that's 5 members in the Cataclysm. And so a lot of damage coming out here. Prey in the back getting extremely low. Cube coming in from the side. Ruler just totally left alone. And KZ getting a little bit too aggressive. That's going to be another ace. 5 members of Kingzone getting cleaned up by KSV.
Might be the end of the game as well. They can move the minion wave closer here to have a couple of minions. You were talking about Crown's bling in the player shots. The bling was all on Ambition. R'ing 5 members, then going golden with the stopwatch. It's going to be game 1 to KSV. It's not about Rascal, it's about how smart KSV drafted. The Nidalee came back for Kingzone, it came back for Peanut. It left something to be desired. 1-0 KSV.
Nicely done. That solid former Samsung, now KSV team play and later game fighting. That later game composition really worked out for them in the end. Very solid game for them. Coming out strong, looking good here in 2018 LCK Spring. I doubt we're going to see Nidalee again. I think we are going to see a very different fan pick this time around from Kingzone. This was one of those matchups I thought would go to game 3, but after game number 1, I'm not so sure.
I mean, the proposition with Ambition in Samsung's line.
4 solid in 2018. KSV definitely will be a contender for the top 3 here in Korea.
I think you get what you know with Ambition. Ambition will always be vaguely the same. Solid, defensive in the early game, and a great late game influence both in terms of team fights and macro. If they can play the Nidalee, didn't fit into the game plan. Now he's played both. His confidence didn't pay off in the first game after a good start. Wants to stick the landing here. The famous Peanut Lee Sin that was on a win streak in spring oh so long ago on SKT is brought out this time on his new team of Kingzone.
The Peanut fans are in ecstasy. I'm in ecstasy, man. I'm so happy to be back. This is so much fun here for LCK. Both of these teams have really put on a show so far. We're only jumping into game number 2 of this best of 3 series, guys. We are going to see double Kleptomancy on Pive and Ruler, Ambition on the Rengar.
Very interesting one. We'll talk about it more in-game, but Prey.
It's a bit of a trolley strat. You really get annoyed by the Sivir never leaving your lane. It makes you feel like you can't leave your lane or else you're going to lose so much CS. Also, your Qs are blocked by the spell shield. Hold that thought. Pive's getting teleported on here by BDD. Q already landed by the Lee Sin. First blood given over to Rascal, who flashes in for that one. And they get a 3-on-1 kill. First blood.
So much going on here for Kingzone, and it feels like they have counters everywhere.
So cheeky the ward placed to allow the TP to come in, and that insta lockdown from the Rise evenly removes Derby.
But the Sivir, the top lane shenanigans, which are going to continue.
Okay, and the ultimate landed at a Q miss by Peanut with the TP coming in, and the Gangplank ultimate blown.
Find significant mistakes from Kingzone.
Okay, we got an opportunity here. The Vlad with stopwatch still available. The silence is going to miss, but the flash forward and the lockdown. There's the stopwatch, but there's no help for Rascal here. Silence is going to pick him up. Ambition going to 1v1. Look at this. Level 9 Rengar against level 7 Peanut. Trying to get on top of this. The Realm Orb will be able to help out the Peanut. He does get away just in time with the help of BDD, but Peanut not looking as strong as he did earlier on.
Rise wasn't there to shadow. Nice little kill on to start things up as, okay, that happens.
Just not expecting the Vlad to get back that early, I suppose. He had his TP up, he used it, got on top of it.
I hope we get a replay, because I don't even know how he lost the start of his health there. Didn't even require a Hemo Plague from Vladimir. One rotation of spells enough to take him down.
Maybe
so
his smite was down and he was trying to just clear Krugs and go back and took a little bit too much damage. Either way, maybe getting a little bit too caught up in his power farming. Looks like that's what's going on
he
here.
just took too damage from Krugs.
Exactly. That Frost Queen's claim, I mean, there's one combo from Vlad you're not getting away.
Super. All right, good thing for KSV is I'll hold the point.
Okay, they are going to go for this Gangplank ultimate coming down, but there's the Cosmic Radiance just in time. Will save Gorilla's life. He is going to get away. Exhaust used onto Prey, but a missed Q is not going to happen. Another 2v2 in the mid lane. There's that Malzahar ultimate, and down goes Peanut. A dive in the bottom lane. Ruler able to pick up a kill down there onto Prey, and all of a sudden this game is open wide by KSV.
Yeah, Kingzone don't have a teleport on their top lane. They switched to Ghost to pressure. That means no ability. Could have been a 5-foot. Didn't even need to be. Okay, BDD has a stopwatch. Will get out very comfortably here. But winning on 2 fronts because Rascal can't react to anything. 4v4. When you Cosmic Radiance at low health, obviously much less value. BDD saw Ambition in this area. Thought he was going to react to bot lane. But Ambition was staying with the mid lane. He was staying with the pressure. Trying to make something happen and see the thought process from Kingzone and the planning. But the actual payoff has been lower than expected.
Flash coming in, but he's in the brush. Will it matter? Looks like Rengar has enough blink, has his own stopwatch. Doesn't really help him out, though. Nice little pickup.
Visible wasn't going to help him there. Questionable use of the stopwatch. Not going to be triumphant like the previous game. As I hear a shout from Sivir, but just going to run away.
Yeah, and even Cosmic Radiance is burned. Bit of panic, I suppose, on the side of Kingzone.
Ultimates to get out. Now they have to run away. They don't have the Cosmic Radiance.
Oh, look at this. Ruler by himself with the help of Kyve is going to force another Realm Orb to get them back. Prey down to half health. BDD nearby.
Like they would have expected with this strategy. The moment that KSV got the vision, got the objectives in top side, Kingzone can't get back onto the map. They're reacting.
Okay, here comes Rascal. He heard me talking about him. He wants to make a play. 4-man ultimate, but the follow-up knockup from the Braum. They're going to turn it around with the help of Crown. Gorilla getting low as well. Peanut is going to get hit by by the ultimate of Ruler. This is a stomp by the side of KSV. This is not going to be close. Ambition, he wants that ace, and he is going to get it. A triple kill for Gangplank, another ace for KSV, and this World Championship team is running away with this one.
Exactly, Valdez. They are looking like the team of Prey, Gorilla, and Peanut. Instead, everyone's kind of alone. Rascal here ults, gets into the back line, but there's no Cosmic Radiance with it. There's no Sivir ultimate. It's used, but it's not necessarily followed up upon. They can't burst down the first member. And this game that was supposed to be run by the side of Kingzone has been a run away from them, as it's just closest target after closest target for KSV in the fight.
Yeah. Crown, nice patience there. Saves his ult.
Kingzone's can't work till it didn't. And in emphatic fashion, it certainly hasn't. Are we going to see a dogpile under a turret? For now, it's just the Rengar ultimate.
See, Braum can eat a bunch of these turret shots for as long as he wants. But they're going to play it safe. They already take out the 2 inhibitors. They'll wait for the lane. They have that cannon Baron buffed and pushing.
No need to bite off more than the 2. That wouldn't be a KSV move. That would be more on the Kingzone side of things, but a couple of ults. I just want this turret right now, Valdez.
Look at Peanut. He's already below half health, pretty much useless at this point. Not the start he wanted on Kingzone, that's for sure. Okay, Crown is going to try to ultimate in. We do have a nice Cosmic Radiance. This is their chance. They are going to take out Crown. Peanut is going to go golden. Rascal in the back, 1v3. He goes golden himself. Will he have some support? In comes the Rise by himself. He's low, though. He goes golden as well. It's a blink-filled game. Can they actually win the fight, though? Here comes Ruler. Still full health. Rascal,
Rengar's ending the game.
He's not in this one. And look at this. Rascal, though, is going to get him back his health. Ruler is going to pop forward. And with the help of Cube, is going to take him out. Ambition is going to work on the Nexus turrets. It was a nice little show, but it doesn't look like KZ is going to win this fight tonight.
Just a single Nexus turret. Rengar didn't even want to fight. Just wanted to go for the economic victory by pushing down first the inhibitor, then a Nexus turret. That was the fight. You thought, okay, they've layered everything, but the items aren't there. It's over 10,000 gold lead for the side of KSV. 4v5 they were able to roll through, and Kingzone only have the dregs of their base to show for all of that.
Ambition's like, guys, I gotta get home to the wife. Come on, let's just end the game. Get to work on the turrets. I don't want to do this fighting thing.
So you watch the replay here. You're like, okay, it's going to be a true fight. Vlad gets way into the back line. I love just thinking about what Ambition says. Ambition's like, all right, I'm tossing the backside. All right, I've been popped into through the Guardian Angel. Then the rest of the team tries to kill everyone else. 4v5, they're able to fight them off, and Ambition's like, well, okay, I'm going to go kill an inhibitor. I'm going to go kill a turret. Ambition playing an economic way. Love to see it. Full screen him. This is how you win games of League of Legends. Not the kills, not the pentakills. So Nexus going down, and his team didn't spare many blushes either. They were able to pick up a kill. 4v5.
Yeah. Players like Ambition have a big role on teams like this, going for the objectives, does the dirty work in the back line. And either way, I mean, you were talking about the gold lead, and we were mentioning all the items, but Ruler, they got on top of him, but then he just arcane shifted away, and from there, they lost everything, right? The Ghost was down on Vlad, you know, the Rise, he had used his Realm Orb. There wasn't really an opportunity to get on him, and then it was all just his Rift. And okay, here we go, Kingzone trying to make one last-ditch effort, but not going to go in. After the Realm Orb, in comes Core JJ. He's going to get one knock-up onto Prey.
Forces Cosmic Radiance.
Yeah, that he does, and they just immediately back off. Look at the Nexus turret, already super low. And Ruler trying to go 1v1. Ambition now going super deep. He wants a little bit of a show himself. Trying to flash away. Will Rascal pick up a kill? Yes, he will. But in the end of the day, KSV is going to be the one doing the killing, taking out the rest of them, and taking out the Nexus in this 2-0 victory over Kingzone DragonX.
KSV are so damn good at Standard League of Legends, Valdez. They were thrown so many kitchen sinks, so many curveballs by the side of Kingzone over 2 games. This one especially, the Mad Scientist teleport, Sivir being played by Prey, the Vladimir counterpick into the Gangplank, and please remember that it worked to a point. But that one time we watched bot lane and saw that the turret was still above half health, we wondered, how could this be? We're seeing someone have to ult just for wave clear. Braum have to put up his shield just to allow his Ezreal to back. But Kingzone couldn't stick all the smart plans. In fits and spurts, they had ways to win the game, but they never actually closed on those win conditions. They just opened them. They just asked questions, but weren't even there to see the lack of